Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a monthly June message for all of the Sagittariuses out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it will not resonate with every single Sagittarius out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen. I'm a spiritual advisor, intuitive coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every week right here on this channel. Without further ado, let's get into your message, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, you know the drill. We're going to go ahead and get right into it, as this is going to be your monthly June message. Angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters, what information and what insight do you have for all of the Sagittarius out in the collective? What information and what insight do you have for all of the Sagittarius out in the collective? What information and what insight do you have for all of the Sagittarius out in the collective? What information and insight do you have for all of the Sagittarius out in the collective? Wow, that took a while to come out. What information and what insight do you have for all of the Sagittarius out in the collective? Thank you. Okay, as you know, we are going to be doing a 9-card draw. Thank you. Thank you. And if we need to clarify any cards, we will clarify them with another deck. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. All right. What information and what insight do you have for Sagittarius this month? What information and insight? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. What information and insight do you have for Sagittarius this month? Thank you. What information and insight? Thank you. All right. All right, so Sagittarius, you are the first sign to have less, to not have as many major arcana cards. All the other signs have had at least 4 or more major arcanas, which really means that you have massive spiritual lessons you're learning. So I really feel like you're kind of past that, which is a good thing. That means you've evolved spiritually, and now you're sort of just going through the everyday stuff. All right, so here we go. Sagittarius, where you currently are is your first one, and you are at the 10 of Wands. Now, the 10 of Wands speaks about all of the burdens, all the hard work that you have put in to your growth, your evolution, your daily life, okay? What a 10 of Wands really represents is that you are at the end. So you're at the end of a very burdenous cycle or event that you've been currently going through, which does not surprise me because I think if I remember correctly, Sagittarius, you all were going through a dark night of the soul experience. Maybe was it last month or the month before? But you're now at the end of this. So you're now at the end of all of the hard work that you've put in, and you're letting go of these burdens that you've been sort of dealing with for a while now, okay? Now, what is your theme this month? The theme here is the 6 of Cups, okay? And what I really feel that the theme here is that the 6 of Cups is a type of energy that brings forth nostalgia and stuff from our past. Cups also speaks about the emotions that we have, and it's really about, a 6 is really about harmony and in relationships. And so I really feel that your theme this month is really going to be about sort of seeing things from your past in a much more loving way. I say that because the one thing that sort of stands out to me the most in these 6 cups are the flower that you see in the cups, okay? And what I really want to point out, because this is like popping in my head, is you see how this older person here is giving this cup with this flower to this younger person. What I really feel this is you now, and you are providing a gift of love, nurturing, and acceptance to the younger version of yourself. That is your theme here. you are coming into harmony with your past, I really feel. And I really feel that you, the harmony here is really about seeing things for what they were, recognizing the purpose that they had in your life, and also allowing you to sort of look at it from a very loving and nurturing way. Not really looking at the pain anymore, but really recognizing that it served its purpose. It was there for a reason, and you're now acknowledging that. And I really feel that has a lot to do with all of the burdens that you've kind of carried here, okay? Now, what do you accomplish this month? You accomplish the Four of Cups. Now, I find it interesting that your theme for the month is the Six of Cups, but what you're accomplishing is the Four of Cups. And what I really feel that this is that you're recognizing, okay, because the Four of Cups kind of looks, I look at it as, okay, here's what I'm looking at. So you're recognizing that all of these cups that you've earned or that you have, okay, within everything that you've accomplished in your life, and Spirit is gifting you this fourth cup, okay, but you're unsure of taking this fourth cup. And what I really feel that is that I really feel that it has a lot to do with your past, the experiences in regards to relationships from your past. And what Spirit was really trying to do was gift you the understanding of why those experiences transpired in your life. And it was really gifting it to you in a way for you to understand it from a loving perspective. And I really feel that that's what you're accomplishing. What you're accomplishing now is that you're coming to terms with the purpose behind those experiences and those relationships from your past. And you're now willing to accept them for what they were. That's important, because I think you really need to understand that here, Sagittarius. You are understanding those experiences and those individuals, and you are accepting them and loving them for who they are, who they were in your life, and their purpose in your life. I really feel that's what you're accomplishing. This is good because you're recognizing that it was never really about you, right? Like those experiences and those situations really was really about a reflection. It was really about a mirror. It was about an experience altogether. It was never meant to hurt you in the way that you sort of took it on, okay? Now, what do you need to avoid this month? I love this, the devil energy, okay? What you're avoiding this month, Sagittarius, is the patterns, the traditional patterns that you carry when it comes to the burdens and the stuff from your past, the natural habits, the natural behaviors that you traditionally gravitate towards when you are being triggered. This is important, okay? Because you're past the dark night of the soul experience now. You understand things from your past in a much greater understanding, and you're starting to see the love beyond the pain, okay? And with this devil energy, what you're needing to avoid is going back to that chained up pattern and behavior of being the victim. Like I heard that so clearly, being the victim here, okay? That is what you need to avoid. Avoid that, you know, whenever something comes up, like you get triggered by something from your past, avoid your traditional patterns and behaviors that you would normally gravitate towards, whether that's anger, whether that's frustration, whether that's lashing out, whatever it is, do not fall back into that pattern, okay? Now, what are you embracing this month? I love this. You're embracing the Knight of Cups here. Sagittarius, this does not get any better. Like this Knight of Cups is proposing to you. It's offering you that pure, divine, unconditional love. This is your higher self giving you this gift. This is what you are embracing this month. You are embracing the pure, divine essence of pure love from divine source and your higher self. I also want to point out here that with the Six of Cups, you know, earlier they gave me a vision of you gifting this cup to your higher self. I mean, to your younger self. But now this is your higher self gifting this cup of love to you. That is what this Knight of Cups really is here. This is what you are embracing this month. Okay. Now, what is the obstacle you face here? The obstacle is the Ace of Wands. Now, I am going to clarify this because the Ace is really about a new beginning. And the Wands really speak about the passions and the desires and the inspiration and ideas that we often get. But I really feel that the obstacle in this is that I really feel that it's about embracing. Okay, it's about embracing the new, right? Because the new is different. It's not something you're accustomed to. So that's the obstacle that you're going to face here. The obstacle is facing the new on a clean slate, sort of like being completely raw as you transition into a new state of being, okay? And the reason why I say that is because what I'm kind of feeling is that in your old patterns and in your own behaviors with the devil energy, you're very familiar with that type of territory. You've grown accustomed to that type of energy. So you know exactly what to do. That's why you built the certain patterns and behaviors that you did. But as you accept this new cup of love from your higher self that is gifting you this understanding, remember, Spirit is gifting you this, okay? This understanding of pure, divine, unconditional love. As you accept that gift, the obstacle you're going to face is the uncertainty in the unknown, okay? The uncertainty in this new beginning that is going to be inspired by Spirit to deliver to you a new opportunity of growth and expansion in a new area full of something that you're not familiar with. It's a new energy, something you're not familiar with. So you're not going to know how to respond or how to react or what to expect. And so I feel that that's the obstacle you're going to face here, is the uncertainty in that newness. So let's clarify it just to be sure. Angels, archangels, guides, let's clarify this Ace of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So we got the Chariot here clarifying this Ace of Wands. And what I love about the Chariot is that it's about that victory and success and movement towards the new beginning. That's the obstacle you're going to face here. So not only is it the energy being new and you not really truly understanding it and it's unfamiliar territory, but it's also about how things are going to quickly transition into a new way of being for you. And I want to point out here that this man here is not holding on to any reins, okay? I want you to understand that the white and the dark represents your light self and your shadow self. And as they ride and they go into, as they transition along in this journey together, they are moving as one, okay? That is what I feel the obstacle is here, is that you balancing out both, recognizing that you are both light and dark, okay? Understanding that, yes, you will be triggered. There will be things that will transpire that will bring up the desire for old patterns and old behaviors with this devil energy. But remember that you can gift yourself the pure divine understanding of love. Okay? Now, what is the support that you have this month? You have the Four of Swords here. The Four of Swords is really about reflection. It's really about resting, recognizing that you have already put in so much work into this new way of being for yourself, and you're wanting that new change. And recognizing that if you do fall into old patterns and behaviors, do not beat yourself up over it, right? It just means that you need to put yourself to rest, really contemplate, really ask yourself those deeper questions, and continue on your journey, right? The support here is recognizing that you have an opportunity to put a pause on things, and you have an option of really allowing yourself to contemplate and reflect on your actions. And what I'm hearing very clearly here, Sagittarius, because this is right below the devil, is that when you are triggered, remind yourself to respond to the situation instead of reacting to the situation. I think a lot of times we tend to react in our natural patterns and behaviors, but when we can pause in the moment and reflect on the situation and really ask ourselves, what is this teaching me? What do I need to learn? We can then respond in our higher form. Okay? Now, what is the action you have this month? Judgment, plain and simple, right? You need to be very discerning of the actions that you take. Be very discerning, but also recognize that you have crossed a massive finish line here, Sagittarius, and you are now embarking on a new journey in love and light. And so just be very discerning. Choose the highest road of your highest potential. Okay? Now, what is the advice and the encouragement that you have from Spirit? We have the Four of Pentacles here. And what I'm really seeing here, what the advice and the encouragement is that number one, don't hide into yourself. Okay? Because you are now truly starting to see things from a much higher perspective, and you're starting to understand the depths of why things transpired the way that they have in your life, don't allow yourself to just sort of curl into yourself. Allow yourself to be open. Recognize that this experience and these triggers are helping you build a solid foundation, balanced in body, mind, and spirit, and that everything comes from the heart. Okay? So I absolutely love this for you, Sagittarius. This was actually kind of deep. I actually love that it was kind of deep, and we only needed to clarify one card, so that's beautiful. So I want to get an actual additional message from an oracle deck just to see what additional information Spirit wants to add to this beautiful message. So angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters, what additional information do you have for Sagittarius this month? What additional information do you have for Spirit? For Sagittarius this month. What additional information and insight do you have for Sagittarius this month? What additional information do you have for Sagittarius this month? Thinking about it. Whoa, that one almost, do we want that one? No, okay. That one almost wanted to pop out. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have, oh, I love this. Okay, we have Garden of Venus, Rest and Renewal. Now, here's the important thing that I absolutely love about this, okay? And this is why I love these cards, because they always bring forth such great inspirational energy and also very high frequency energy. The Garden of Venus, when you look into astrology, Venus represents love, okay? Remember that what you are embracing this month is the Knight of Cups. This is your higher self gifting you this pure divine essence of love, okay? And the Garden of Venus is about rest and renewal, which means that you must learn to nurture and care for yourself in a very loving and nurturing way. And I think that going through the dark night of the soul experience for you here, Sagittarius, really allowed you to become more aware of true depth and understanding of circumstances, of situations, of events that transpired in your life to help you truly understand the meaning behind them. And yes, it would be great if we could truly have that knowledge and that wisdom when we're going through the experience, but it's not going to teach us anything. And by going through this experience, this teaches you that You are learning to grow in love with yourself. This is beautiful. This is an absolutely beautiful message. It makes me want to tear up, and I'm not going to, but it really makes me want to tear up. Because what I'm really picking up here is that you have transformed. You know, I've always really explored, I've always thought of the dark night of the soul experience, the transition one makes between the caterpillar into the butterfly. And what I want you to become aware of is that there are butterflies here. You have already transformed. You are now this beautiful, amazing being full of light and love. And as you go through the remainder of your journey here on this plane, remember to reflect, remember to appreciate, remember to be grateful for those experiences, no matter how painful they might have been. And give yourself the credit for doing all of the hard work, because you've done an amazingly beautiful job, Sagittarius. So that is the message I have for you. I hope that you were able to gain insight, information, and answers that will help you this coming month. And I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys.